Hello and welcome to my new tutorial I am doing. It is a signature tutorial. So I'm gonna get right into this. It's basically you just want to give it a name. So I'm doing practice series 55. That's what I'm up to. The width and height is up to you. The clan I am in is 450 by 150. You can choose the amount of any other kind, whatever you desire, and just hit OK. Alright, first thing, if you have like a render, you want to like delete that, or this, just making sure, and just drag it over. This is basically of what I know, of how I make signatures, so follow along. So what we are going to do now, you just want to place your render in a place where you feel most comfortable. I don't know if I should resize it to what you want. Make sure you hold shift in the corner so you have the same size, whatever. So I think that size is good, and I think I will have him here. Actually, he's going to be like the center point, but a little bit to the left. That's what I'm going to do. And you just hit Control J, and I am going to unhide this and bring this over here. So if we mess up or there's anything wrong, we have a backup on the bottom. So what we are going to do now is get a background. Now there are many ways I do backgrounds. I either just put nebulas or textures or whatever, or something I've recently been doing is just copying a bunch of them, well, first placing it, enlarging it like a billion times, and then just place it wherever necessary, like so, like that, and you could just have it either smudged or blurred. For example, I will show you in a second. That's why we have that bottom layer. So like you can have it, I don't know, you have to like make sure there's like flow to it, all this kind of stuff. So he looks to be gaining power, that's what I think. So let's say you take the smudge, just choose anything. I'm just using this for example. Shape dynamics and scattering, I don't worry too much about this. You can leave it at 100 like I am. 1% angle jitter, don't really mess with that. Roundness 56, minimum roundness 25. I don't really know. Scatter, this is what I really pay attention to. What I want to do is have him on a 300 or so. What I would do for this render is just go either upwards. Let me resize this brush. It's like go upwards with it, because he's like, I don't know, shooting out power or something with like the blue light. That's going to be a big thing in this thing. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Just do a little bit more smudging. Strength, I have it at 43%. You can have it whatever. I prefer 43 because I want to at least get some detail of like the background. Anyways, now the light, I am going to explain that later, but for now, let's keep going on with the background. I am just going to open up some things. Yes, things. I'm going to use C4Ds everything I can into this, make it look as awesome as possible. Let's take a look at some nebulas here. Ooh, this looks like a good one. As you can see, the power, not the power, but like the light, it's like focused and not the center, but in one spot. It's not like all over, like going in this direction. No. One thing I do hate is having the names down here. I usually delete a whole row of it, excuse me, which I just did. I will go back to the render now. I will take the eyedropper tool, and pick most likely the blue. I may choose the face, but I'm not. I'm going to choose the blue because that's what's going to be the main thing. So you're going to do right-click this, blending options. Color overlay, and then click the color, and then click on that little blue, which you should have gotten from the render. And then now you will have this. Most two things you will either want to do is either color looks nice. Or hue. Hue gives it more depth, and not in color. It just like colors the whole thing with blue. Hue actually takes some like effects into it, or like depth or whatever. So I'm going with hue because it looks better. And we are just going to drag that over here. Resize it. Remember to hold shift while doing this. Keeps this size and proportion. There we go. And you want to have it, you know, like, that looks good. Well, it's all about your imagination. The light, it has to be, actually you're going to hold shift again and just turn it this way. Oh yeah, that's better. It's going to make it this big. Yeah, alright, that's good. Now you just want to either leave it as is, lower the opacity, or I like to start from lighten and just go down to see what will look okay. Soft light, hard light. Oh, difference, kinda. Ooh, divide, that looks something's going on. Divide, yeah, I'm going to do divide for this one. I never really did it, it's my first time using it. And actually, it's not going to be my first time. I'm going to just leave it as normal and just bring it down just a bit. 64%. I am going to now open a new C4D actually. This actually looks good. Yeah. You can go ahead and do the same thing again, blending options, and then go to color overlay. Go ahead and click that color. Hue is maybe this is a better example. I think not. Yeah, good. Okay, color. See, it's just like blue. The hue takes it out and just like evens it out, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this bad boy right here. Alright, resize it. If you're having that problem, like, okay, like you have this, and then when you let go, it tends to go like that, and you just mess up and you want to do it over again. Just make sure when you hold this, and then when you're holding the shift and you're holding, make sure you let go of the mouse first and then you release shift, because that happens to me a lot. I don't know if it happens to you, but just in case, and we're going to get this in a nice position, ladies and gentlemen. Resize it down a bit. I think that looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It does look good. Now you're gonna, ooh, color dodge. Hello. Okay, color dodge looks nice. I'm happy with that. We are gonna go ahead and open new things. Isn't that exciting, folks? It actually is if you're doing this. Alright, let's get this one. This one looks interesting. And I got a comment on Facebook. Color overlay, you just want to keep doing this, because it's going to blend it all in and looks fantastic. Here's another good example of hue and color. Color is all blue, hue, it looks a lot better, let's just say it, put it as that. I don't care, if it says something, say yes. If you're not able to get it, then I don't know, but here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna like it right there, right there. I'm just gonna exit out of these in case if I open more, I don't have to like, I don't know, go through many things. So again, I'm gonna put this on color dodge. No, I am not. I am actually gonna put it on soft light. How about hard light? Hard light, and what I like to do, I'm just gonna copy this for a second. And hide it, and I like to take the eraser tool, it's very helpful. Excuse me for my hiccup. 30 opacity, always keep it low 50, and just go over it once, like I like to do, twice, a second time, and then blend it in by just going around the edges, folks. Make sure nothing around him. And yeah, it looks like it's like fading out. There we go. A nice little border there. That's a nice border. Not gonna lie, that's a nice border. And I might give it to it on this side as well. That's a nice. It could be a border. See, footies can be a border. Who knew? All right. Again, same thing. Hard light. I did not load. What's this? Oh yeah, that's that. Okay. So again, eraser tool. Just gonna do the same thing. All over it. One more time. And then just go carefully on the edges as many times so it's like blending in. I don't like to have that. And here we go, one more. Okay, I think that looks nice. I might get a little bit out there. Nope, I'm gonna leave that as is. I'm gonna lower the opacity just a bit more, get on the edges. There we go. I think that looks nice right there. Yeah, because it's like fading, blending, all that good stuff. Okay. Actually, what I want to do is duplicate this back here, this little thing, and just Control-T it. And I just thought of moving it to the opposite side. Maybe if I set it on a different... Oh, that looks nice. I'm going to keep that right there. Just going to take the eraser tool again, kind of blend it in, you can say. Set it to 30 opacity again. Actually, I'm going to keep that. And then what I'm going to do is duplicate it. And then I'm going to bring it on top of the layer. So it's kind of on top of him. Erasing the face. Just go over the body once. Okay. And then what I'm just going this as I'm going along. I do not have this planned because it is graphic design. Just do what your heart desires. I'm gonna take this back piece right here, duplicate it again, bring it on top of him. Yeah, that looks nice. Like it's coming out of him. Alright. I might actually put this on linear dodge. Yeah, linear dodge. Erase the face. Face has to be pretty. Alright. Just gonna do actually a bit more. I don't want it too much. What to do next? These borders again, I really don't want to be so much shown. It's not a question bit. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. Open again. This time I am going to. What am I gonna do? This is the best part. You don't know what you can do, and it could turn out great in the end or bad. I don't know. Let's keep continuing, folks. Black, blue scratches. Yeah, let's go with that. First time using a texture, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Overlay, soft light, lighten, go through it. I'm putting it on soft light. 47 opacity. That looks nice. Looks really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Optical flare is not there. Bordel. Smoke. I'm actually going to use these. Can I grab it? Can I grab it? Can I grab it? Okay. Just gonna take that, delete that, and you're left with the smoke. Alright. No. Let's not do that. Back the truck up here. Just grab it. I forgot. Resize it, hold Control Shift. And then I am gonna set that to lighten. Screen, color dodge. Color linear dodge. I'm gonna duplicate that. Turn it around this way. And put that in the corner, maybe. Okay. Yeah, this is starting to look too blue. I just realized I don't want this to go too blue. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take the opposite of a blue, actually. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Get another whatever. Yes, whatever. I'm gonna exit out of that, and I'm gonna go to wallpapers. Let's see. This looks nice. Something green. And these layers, I forgot to mention, are going to be all the way at the bottom, but just stacking on top of the background. So it's like background on top of the background. Overlay, soft light, color dodge, screen. It actually looks nice. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Set that 75 opacity. I like it. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, just real quick. What was his text? Okay. Got the text. Okay, so now we are gonna focus on the render itself. Now, it can be tricky, it can be difficult, it can be whatever. There's many options you can do with this. But I'm thinking, before I think, I'm actually going to use this on behind. Alright. Like I said, this is just doing whatever you're doing along the way. Set that to, let's put it on top of him. Bad idea. Unless we can change the color overlay again. Blue, hue, yeah, hue. I'm gonna unhide this. No, actually, I'm gonna put it on soft light, and I'm gonna put it on soft light. Okay, now I'm gonna make it look like the effect coming out of him, or whatever. I'm gonna take a soft brush. It's actually gonna be 76 opacity, around there. This is actually gonna be a hard brush, and actually 100%. So take it. You wanna just go slightly on the edge, just a little bit overlapping on the render. It's gonna look nice. So yeah, just erase this. Everything on the render. And once you've done that, that'll be fantastic. Almost done. Get him, the arm, and almost done. Okay, so what you have now is this. And I'm gonna figure out what to do. Hard light seems pretty awesome. You know what I'm actually gonna do? Take the eraser tool again, soft brush, bring it up, opacity down though. 30%. Yep, you're really annoying me. 30%. Alright, now it's gonna go on the outsides a bit. Really on the outsides. Left with that. Lower the opacity. No, actually don't yet. Just keep it as is. Yeah, like that. Alright, now we are gonna go to the render now. I'm gonna duplicate it 2 times. First thing we are going to do, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. How many times have you heard that before? We are gonna put this at, I guess, 100. Color dodge. Why is that? Did I make a mistake? Alright, let's do this again. Filter, blur. Excuse me, blur, Gaussian blur. Oh, I know why. Let's make this actually at 15. I'm sorry. Then what I like to do sometimes is bring it out, but just a little bit. So Yeah, duplicate it too, so you get like a nice shadow effect. The lights actually come out of him, so there should be no shadow. Actually, just scratch that. Right, second one, let's see here. What I'm actually going to do is liquefy him. Zoom in a bit. Brush size, I guess 10, voila. And I'm just going to go, actually sketch it, density, pressure. Let's bring these up a bit, 5383. And we're just going to go jagged outwards. This is what I'm thinking. Like that. On the other side, do the opposite. Like so. I think it's going to be a cool effect. So you have this. Okay, now we're just going to hit OK. We're going to set this to... Let's see, how would this look? Luminosity. Divide I will do in a second, that looks nice. If not, linear dodge. And I'm gonna actually bring this outwards a bit and lower the opacity to 75. There we go. It's a nice little effect around him, no big deal. Another thing I want to do is duplicate it again. Go ahead and take the smudge tool. I'm just going to reset these brushes. Okay, I'm going to load my smudge brushes. You should do the same as well if you already have it. Good. Alright, folks. I'm going to do the X's. X and Y's and Z's and all that good stuff. Alright, zoom in. Make sure scattering is out. Perfect. 70. Okay. Let's go outwards. Okay, something's wrong. Strength 78. Bring it up. And just go outward. If you run this different, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. That's all I can say. Alright, so once you have that, you can put it on hard light. That's what I'm going to do. Next up, let's see, okay, what I'm actually going to use is a flare for once and see how that turns out in this pack. Flares, this blue flare. Alright, I'm actually going to get rid of some of these. Smoke, okay. What is this? Flare. Hello, flare. Alright, there we go. Now, you want to put these kind of lightings, any kind of lightings on lighten, screen, color dodge, or whatever. I'm going to try it on color dodge. And I'm going to use it in the spots where there is blue, like here, around here, and all that good stuff. Zoom in. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now where the light thing is going to go, I'm guessing outward. So I think that affects the hands quite much. Ooh. Nice. Alright, and we'll do the same for the other side. Looks nice, looks nice, looks nice. I'll make another one, duplicate that again. I'm gonna go for the neck. The kill. And bam. I'm actually gonna set that to really dodge out. Yeah, there we go. So it's like coming off. And, okay, I think that is good. Looks like a bit of overlapping. And, the only problem I think is like too blue. Too blue. What can we do to fix that? Let's find out. No, not you. Alright, I'm gonna go quickly find something here. Okay, I'm gonna go back into this. Robots. You know what? Let's go back to Master Chief. Alright, go ahead and take another Master Chief if you have him, or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Something to use as a background, just like enlarge it like many times. Alright, I'm gonna use this Halo guy right here. And I don't want you. But thanks for the render, I appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna bring this over here, some kind of texture, another texture, so to speak. And we're gonna set that to soft light? Hard light? Hard light, okay. And 40%. So from that to that, you have some kind of thing going on. Actually, you know what? You can also... I'm gonna go ahead and open a new image, apply image, and image adjustments, color balance, here we go. Ooh, red, plus 40, I'm going plus 40. Green or magenta, magenta, minus 10. Blue, no blue, opposite. Negative 20, or how does it look at 0? This is gonna be negative 20. Yeah, so we definitely changed the game changer right there. Looks more enhanced. One thing I don't like is over the side, but whatever. Next thing we are going to do is add text right here. There he is. I'm gonna do it in white, no, black. Yes, black. Text, just enlarge it for a second. Alright, IG Rockstar. Now we gotta find a good text to go along with the signature. I'm not really good with texts necessarily, but I will try and figure this out in a few seconds. Alright, I'm gonna go with I know this one's a good one. Yeah. It's called Trajan Pro. Whatever. Alright, now I'm just gonna lower this a bit. Make it not stand out too much. I'm gonna duplicate it again so it stands out more. Lower the passage at just a tad bit. And now we're gonna go on with the finishing touches. Alright, so the light is coming out of him, it's like exploding out. So what we're going to do is new layer image, apply image, okay, and add a new image. No, layer, my bad. And we're going to go take a brush, a soft brush, bring it up a bit, opacity can be 40 or whatever. Now, since the light is coming out, you want the edges, well, I want the edges to be on the edges. No, the dark on the edges. Let's go ahead and do that as many times as needed. If you do it too much, just go ahead and put it in soft light, like that. Click, 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 block. Too much. Little. Too much. There we go. Okay, now another image just for the lighting itself. Go ahead and put that to white and just go ploppa, 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 ploppa. Not ploppa, not ploppa, ploppa, ploppa. Okay. And then hit that to soft light. Lower the opacity at like 50. So it's not too bright. What you can do, take a eraser tool, soft brush, never hard because it's just gonna look weird, not blended. Go ahead and darken out the areas again for the render, just like so. So you got the background, so you went from this to this to this, and there's still more to come. Now what we're gonna do next is add a gradient map. I don't I can't find black and white for some reason. Like, reset gradients. Oh, okay, never mind. Wow, this is the first. Okay, reset gradients if you can't find it, and click this black and white. Okay, you can have it a normal or soft light. I prefer soft light, and I lower it about to 20%. 20. Alright, sorry about that. So went from that to that, not much of a difference, but it does make a big difference with others added. Now you want to go ahead and make a new gradient map and click this beautiful thing. This is like the most amazing thing ever. Go ahead and click that, hit OK, hit on soft light or hard light, depending. Now you want to bring that down to 30. 30. There you go. So we went from this to that. Photo filter, I don't know much about, but I'm going to do it anyways. Density as much as you like. I'm going to do it at 40 actually. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Now, I'm going to go ahead and image, apply image again. We're going to do sharpening and blur. Sharpening, I learned, sharpening, I'm going to put it down to 30, not 20, god damn it. And what I'm going to do is, like, the face is obviously most important, just click it a few times. And the thing that stands out the most, like the chest right here, the arm on here, go ahead and click that, and the outside, of course, like it's like shooting out. And then what you want to have blurred is like on the bottom, most likely, like what you wouldn't really see, like here, and you'll see what I mean in a second. Just kind of blend it in right there. In the back, shouldn't really have done that. Let me go ahead and sharpen that a bit more. Alright, so yeah, so now it looks like it's popping out. Ah, that's really good. I'm just gonna sharpen this, I don't know why. And you want to go ahead and take the blur tool and just blur the edges just a tad bit, because it looks like you want to pop it out. And just go on the edges like so, and then wow, that looks like it's exploding right now. And you want to go ahead, what I also want to do is do clipping masking this. I'm going to show how to do clip masking. See, now this is why this thing all the way on the bottom can and will always be helpful. Just drag that all the way to the top. Clip masking. Okay, so let's put that in soft light, lower the opacity a bit. Not much of a difference, but actually, yeah, there is a big difference. So what I am going to do now is you have to hit a new image, new layer. I'm sorry. Pick a brush, a regular brush, a soft brush. I'm gonna go ahead and reset the brushes, and I'm gonna load up my splatter brushes. Splatter brushes right here. Okay. Now, since it's coming outwards, you want it to make sure it's going outwards with the flow. Let's see here. No, these won't do. These will actually do. So you want to have it on white, opacity all the way. So opacity 100, you got that. You can go ahead and click here, click brush tip shape, and move it to where it's like coming out. Resize it using the brackets if you did not know that. And I'm going to click once, twice, actually once. And then I'm going to choose another brush on this side once. And I'm going to choose one more, just one more tad bit. Alright, so now what you want to do is, this should have been done before, but I'm doing it now. Take the eraser tool, about 70, opacity, soft brush. Go ahead, erase just right around the, why is it making that blue? I don't want to know. This isn't right. Anyways, I hope that doesn't affect it. So what you want to do next is make a new image. Image, apply image, and make sure you want to hide the splatter before you do this. Alright, and then you want to go to that, create clipping mask, you right click it, and you should be able to move it like it's being splattered. What I like to do is, like, before you move it, like, just like what's coming out, like, move up. So move up one and move to the left one, so it looks like it's like coming out that way. Create a duplicate the layer, my bad, and we'll go and clip mask it and bring it once, twice, and up, and that will bring it there. Okay, lovely. So this looks like, I'm gonna erase it. Not hard brush, soft. My bad. So I'm just gonna erase a bit here. It seems a bit too much. So I think this came out to a great piece. You do not want to at least erase that piece. So there you go. That's clip masking. I don't know if I should have that. Nah, I'm not gonna have that. So you go. That's clip masking. I think this turned out to be a great piece. What I always like to do is that you can never get enough of gradient maps. Just keep doing that. Soft light, bring it down, 35. Wow, that looks really awesome. I'm actually bringing it down to 25. And I sometimes like to sharpen it again. Image, apply image, sharpen just one final time. Let's bring the strength to 20%. Alright, sharpen that on the outside because it's going. Bloppity boop. And blur again if you want. This isn't necessary, but I think I would like to stand out. Wow, that looks amazing. Alright, folks, well, now, final step, image, new layer, image, apply image, edit stroke, color black, inside 2 pixels. This is what I like to do besides having this boring border. I like to take the eraser tool, soft brush, on 40 pixels. And just go around once or twice, and it looks like it popping out a bit. What I like to do that really blends it in is with this light, erase it more, the border with this light, so it kind of looks, I think it looks neat like that. Whatever you like. Well, that concludes my long tutorial for today for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some tips and tricks. Actually, there's one more thing I would like to do, which I just forgot and now I remembered. If you would like to add some special effects, just go ahead and make a new layer, fill, and take it to white again. Take a brush, soft brush, I'm sorry, I'm going too fast, and put it at 3 pixels, hit enter, and you're left with this. Soft brush, opacity 100, white. And just go anywhere around the image, just clicking randomly. You want to do this like a bunch of times. I'm sorry I'm doing this right now. But this really gives it a nice cool effect. And then go ahead, change it to 5 pixels. Do a bit less than that. You're going to see what I will be doing in a minute. And then go ahead, 9. These are what you want. 9 pixels are a few times, not that many. Alright, now, once you get this, hit lighten, or no, screen, color dodge, or that, and you get this nice glowing effect. You can like put it over here, duplicate it, put it on this side, and put it up here. No, actually no, it just looks terrible like that. Right here, and right here. I think that looks pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's one cool trick you can do, which I think could look nice. I'm gonna try this right now. Blending options, color overlay, that. Yeah, don't do that. Alright, so that concludes this tutorial for today. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. I hope you learned some few things about this tutorial, and I hope you have a great day. See you in the next time.